Is Para podcast?
Music is Power podcast.
Music is power. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I'll do it.
Okay, for sure.
This is Kraak And Smaak, and you're listening to Music is Power broadcast.
So my first question for you, actually, my first question is for you is how your band started out. I mean, who started band and what is the history about the band?
Well, I think it's 2003 that I met Oscar in a bar, and we started talking about music. And I knew he was a producer, and he knew I was a DJ and also trying to produce. I had also a small studio at my home. And well, after a while, we started talking, listening to each other's stuff, and then we thought, oh, maybe we would try something. And then, well, it started to roll. And then Wim came along. Wim is a friend of mine for almost 20 years. And he had some good ideas too, and well, he joined, and well, that's the start of Kraak And Smaak.
And I want to ask you, who write the lyrics and who write the music? I don't know if this is a tough question for the bands, but
it's a tough one.
Are you an independent band, or do you talk about the band?
The thing with the lyrics, it's partly samples, and it's partly the most interesting parts of lyrics that are found for the tracks that are already produced. So the track exists, or the lyrics exist, and you combine it. But it's not one person or specifically Kraak And Smaak writing the songs. It's a collaboration between just the best people from the industry.
And I want to ask you, do you have inspiration? I mean, do you have some bands that you...
Yeah. Absolutely no inspiration.
No inspiration at all.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's a very difficult question because we listen to all kinds of stuff from Radiohead till, well, Funkadelic.
Can you name some bands? Sorry, but I want to...
You want names?
Yeah, I want names.
No, actually, it's ridiculous, and you shouldn't do that. I'm going to stop you here.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can.
I think there where you would say that music is good, it's good.
Yeah, but
it's a lot of different.
Even if it's obvious, it's true. And then you're gonna say some names.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
if you don't know, if you don't
well,
want to say
we
names.
know such a lot of music. Well, we are all record collectors, so we have a very large history of collecting, and from jazz till pop, rock, but also funk, classical music, whatever. So it's a very wide variety of music that we listen to, where we get inspired from. So, yeah, and if you want names, well, for example, the last album of Jill Scott Heron, wonderful. Jose James at the moment, wonderful. The new Gorillaz, I love it.
The new Gorilla album?
Yeah, new Gorilla album is beautiful. And things like that.
Okay.
So, but also all stuff like Art Blakey, well, you name them, all the jazz giants.
And even the house.
Yeah, even the house, the old school house stuff. Yeah.
So I didn't listen. If I have to be honest, I didn't listen to all your music. Okay. Actually,
and we're leaving now.
But no. But live, you're amazing. You're amazing, really.
Oh,
I mean,
okay, to it now.
No, really. So, the difference about your music records and live, I mean, there is a big difference. For someone to listen you, or I mean, an album, and someone to listen you live, which is great for me. But do you think there is a difference? I mean, do you think there is a difference going to the studio and record, and then go out and in front of the people?
There's a big difference. Yeah, because when you're making music, it's all in between all the walls of the studio, and you make the stuff you like, you listen to at home. But when you're on stage, we all know, because we got a large history of performing, you know you got to entertain the people. So, well, we have a rock and roll side. So I think you hear that on stage.
Yeah.
And Well, I think that's the only way to perform. People remember you because of that. If you play exactly the stuff you recorded on your album, I think it's a bit dull then.
Yeah.
You better listen to it at home. But
Yeah.
in a venue, you want to be entertained.
Yeah.
So
That's
Okay.
another thing. You when you're playing live, it's you playing, but it's the audience playing as well. They play with you in a way, and you get energy back, and that energy you use to manifest more energy. So you get a crazy combination of it's chemistry. It's war.
And my last question for you
It's
is
chaos, really.
my last question for you is I'm asking all my bands I'm doing interview. It's can you tell me a fun story involving your band? I mean, live concert, live performance, and something funny happened with you. Do you know something?
well, so much funny stuff happens.
Okay, just if you know some story, it would be great.
Well, I actually started last week because before that it was Rose, which is a very good friend of mine, and we went on stage for rehearsal 5 hours before the show, and
When
we
was
had
the show?
Thursday, and we hadn't rehearsed anything, not one song, and everybody was typical. Everybody was completely chaotic and completely relaxed, which is very Kraak And Smaak. Everybody was like, "No, it's gonna be just fine. Don't worry." But nobody knew what was going to happen, and that is very, very special. That actually implies that we're going to rely on talent and not on knowledge, and it's very special. I mean, it made me cry and laugh at the last moment, but I told everybody, and everybody went like, "Yeah, but we'll be fine." And the show was great. Just like tonight, we had nothing rehearsed. We didn't
Really?
know we had.
Are you always
no,
like that, or just
Yeah.
yeah?
13 years like that.
Really?
A lot,
For you,
yeah.
20 years like that.
Yeah, I think
You did amazing job for a band.
I climbed up the stage tonight, and I didn't know what record I was going
Really?
to play.
Exactly.
And I thought, oh shit, I had to prepare myself.
So
And
you-
again, I didn't do it.
It's like surfing and taking a wave. You
But
never
you-
know what you're going to
But
get.
that means you really have a talent. I mean, not everyone can go
No,
on the
admit
stage.
I don't know.
Admit it, Mark.
No, no,
Admit
really,
it,
I don't
Mark.
know.
Now you have to say it.
No, but
really?
but it's also the excitement that it brings along at the moment. You have to, and then you can't go away. You have to.
Well, I can say because I just joined. I respected Kraak And Smaak way before I ever joined, and they are extremely talented, and I'm very proud to be a part of it now. So he's not going to say it because he's way too polite and way too modest to ever admit it. But Kraak And Smaak is really, really big in talent, and now you got to live with it, Mark.
Well, we love the people, the audience in Sofia. Not to be polite or whatever, but it was a very nice audience. They were very much into it, and they very much knew our stuff. They responded very well to our own. They recognized our stuff, so that's wonderful. Thank you, Sofia.
Thank you as well.
Thank you.